Well, spanning across 32 of Oklahoma's 77 counties, it takes a big person to represent Oklahoma's 3rd Congressional District. So standing 6'5", Congressman Frank Lucas is custom fit for the job. A 5th-generation Oklahoman whose family has lived and farmed in western Oklahoma since well before statehood, Lucas, along with his wife Linda, have maintained their ag roots. Her working the farm during the week, and the congressman flying back from Washington, D.C. every weekend. Our Kathy Hosebeck recently visited with the couple at their ranch near the small town of Roland and has this inside look.
That's not the cow my grandfather would have milked by hand.
Congressman Frank Lucas looks forward to leaving the political playing field in Washington, D.C. and heading to his ranch in Roger Mills County.
Coming home means you get to be amongst my fellow Oklahomans. I get to be amongst my fellow citizens at school events, and our youngest is still in school at Shine High School. And the calm, wonderful experience of getting to go to my church in Cheyenne, Oklahoma on Sunday mornings. That's the wonderful thing. And as I readily admit to people, there's still that opportunity to pick up the fencing pliers and the fence stretchers and a bucket of steeples and go to the back side of the farm where the cell phone and the BlackBerry don't work to work on fences or to get in that tractor and, tear up that wheat ground.
His wife Linda has a list of things for the congressman to do once he gets home. One chore is always at the top of the list.
When the fences are down, I hate fencing.
What she likes and knows is cattle.
In the spring, I will leave the house probably at 6:30 as soon as it's light enough to check because I have cattle calving and I need to get. I feed early in the morning, unroll hay, and then I feed again after 5 o'clock. And then most of my calves are born during the daytime hours, which is very convenient.
Linda calved out 127 calves this year, all while keeping fences up, soil plowed, her 15-year-old son Grant involved in school, and waiting tables at a local restaurant. It seems her friend, the owner, couldn't keep good health, so this rancher, mother, and politician's better half added another job title to an already full resume. But she admits her husband has a much tougher job.
I suppose we'd have to say Frank does, because he has far more people that he has to satisfy. I can pretty well do my own thing.
But Linda Lucas knows her husband is well equipped to handle the challenges.
Frank truly loves his job. He's there because he believes he can make a difference.
I'm listening. Yes, sir.
Congressman Frank Lucas hosts 50 town hall meetings a year in his district.
I appreciate all of you coming out.
That's part of what keeps him so connected to his constituents. Coming home completes the circle.
But that's the sense of community you find in rural Oklahoma, for that matter in Oklahoma. So taking care of my fences, taking care of my neighbors is of the greatest importance. And as you've heard me say before, I may not always be a member of Congress, but I will always be a member of the Roll, Wild Horse, Breezy Meadow community in northern Roger Mills County. So it will always matter what happens here at home.
And Lucas makes Oklahoma issues matter in the nation's capital.
A lot of times folks that I serve with in Congress don't understand, but farmers and ranchers, property owners in the rural areas are the strongest proponents of conservation.
As chairman of the Agriculture Subcommittee on Conservation, Credit, Rural Development, and Research, Lucas is able to make sure others in Congress stay focused on that need as well.
One of my biggest challenges as a member of Congress is to get the federal bureaucracy to follow the law, to follow the rules as passed by Congress down through the years and signed into law by the President.
The biggest personal challenge for the congressman is flying back and forth to Oklahoma on the weekends. But he admits any inconvenience is well worth it once he hits the red dirt.
Coming home is an oasis of calm, I guess you'd describe it, in a world of many challenges. And it's still a lot harder to go back on Monday morning or Sunday evening than it is to come home on Friday.
But neighbors and constituents are grateful he keeps making the trip.